Hello, and welcome back to another Planet Zoo video. Today, we're starting a little bit of a new project, and this is going to be a challenge for the community. Now, we have this zoo here, right? This isn't really a zoo, it's just like kind of a park, kind of like a little plot of land. But your challenge is going to be able to turn this into a zoo. So you have your entrance that I built this, or I built, you have a little dust or stuff in there. But you can turn this into a zoo, and there's a little bit of guidelines you have to follow. So the first rule is you are not allowed to change the terrain. So the terrain has to stay as is. So I tried to add different things. I tried to add a little bit of a flat section up here and kind of down here, like a little bit of a cliff. I added a waterfall, water feature, stuff like that. So that you should not edit the terrain. Little minor edits are fine. By like a minor edit, I don't mean a whole big thing. I don't mean flattening this entire thing. Like a minor edit in my book, or in my opinion, would be like this. Like that's kind of fun. Or here, just like make a little plateau. Like that's fine. But anything more than that's not allowed. And then you're allowed to paint the terrain too. Like you can terrain paint stuff and all. The other thing is, you can't change these rocks. So these rocks have to stay. So you can add rocks, but you can't remove rocks. So you can't delete any of these rocks. And same with this, as well with the waterfall. Waterfall to say. And then the last thing is the trees you can change. You can edit the trees, so you can delete certain trees, like they're scattered around, and these little plants here, except for the trees around the water. The plants around the waterfall, so you are not allowed to delete any of the plants around the waterfall. Let's just say as is. And then the entrance over here has to stay as is too, so you can't like edit the entrance, or you can't subtract anything from it. I should say. You can add stuff to it, you can make it look better, but you can't like take away anything. So you can't change this wooden plank here. So it has to stay the same. You can just add stuff on top of it or around it. And then I think the last thing is you have to stay within this chain link fence. So that's kind of the barrier. And yeah, and then that's actually not the last thing. You're gonna have 25,000 cash in the bank, and then what you have to do is you can make a zoo. It's got to be a frame. It's got to be a full like everything is in effect. So you don't have anything of the sandbox settings changed. So everything's enabled that should be. You can't change any of these settings, and then. The goal is to get to 5,000 guests in the park. So, however you do that, it's fine. So you have to get 5,000 guests in the park, and if we'll say a 4-star rating. That's the goal of. So that's the guideline you have to hit to be able to qualify. To have your park voted on. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna have a month to complete this. So we have a month to build everything you need to build to get to the 4-star rating. And I don't really care about the cash. That's just fine. And as well as the guests. You can have as much cash as you want. But yeah, you have a month to complete it. So starting July is a month. And then after the month is over, so to submit your thing, you're gonna go to the description. So first of all, you have to upload your zoo. the Steam Workshop. So you can upload it to the Steam Workshop. You're gonna go down to the description. There's a Google form there. There's a link to Google form. You gotta click on that. You gotta fill out the form, and then once it's all filled out, then you will be in the running for the competition if you meet all the requirements. I'm gonna go through your zoo, make sure everything's par. Oh, one more thing. Everything should be nothing inappropriate. So like, yeah. If I think something should be removed for any reason, which I'm gonna be as fair as possible, so I'm not gonna remove your thing because oh my gosh, it's too good. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. If it's like, if it's got something inappropriate on it, I will just say nope, that's not gonna be in the competition, and that will not be in there. So don't do that because you're gonna get yourself disqualified. So I'm gonna make a video just saying. So once the month is over, I'm gonna make a video saying, down in the description are the links to the zoos, all the blueprints, and then go check them out. And then go to the Google. There's also gonna be a Google form in the description of that video. So not this one, the next one. And that will have you be able to vote on which is your favorite zoo. Also, the zoos do need names, so you gotta name the zoo. And then so people will be able to vote on what zoo they like the best, and then the winner we will walk through their zoo on the channel. So yeah. Yeah, that's the whole competition. Now, in terms of this, right, I'm not wasting this job. Like, I'm gonna pull them up too. So I will be doing the same thing on my channel, except I'm not gonna enter in the competition. So, no. That's that. But yeah, we're so every week, I'm gonna give you guys an update on how the zoo's doing. I'm not gonna do, like, all of our product zoo style. I'm going to give you updates. I'm going to give you kind of a walkthrough of what the zoo kind of looks like as of that week. So starting next week, we will have our first update until I guess I don't know. Hang on, let me check. What is the when does it gonna end? I need to check. Give me a sec. So it's coming out. So that'll be the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. So September 9th, I think, is when we will say the competition will be over. Yeah, so September 9th, competition will be end. So you have to be by we'll say just anytime Friday, as long as it's Friday, or not Friday, as long as it's the 9th, Thursday the 9th. It'll be in the competition, and then I'll get that video out the 10th, hopefully. But yeah, so I hope you guys have fun with this competition, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.